Alright guys, before the video gets started, I did say I would bring a rod, and also I had Jason bring a rod and a piston, so went ahead. This is the broken rod out of the truck. Jason signed on one side, burning green, die no fail. I signed on the other side and also wrote the date. Boosted ride on this bearing that, gosh, could have reused that. Almost looks like it was barely ran. If you don't recall, put the clip in there of what happened to the motor right now. And then also Jason brought over another piston and rod. Again, these are just stock piston, stock rods, so nothing fancy, but this is another one from the dyno fail. Both signed it there, dated it, got boosted right on the side. So I went ahead and did the YouTube comment picker, and from the video I said I would do it, we have Trashy Pants Yoda. So Trashy Pants Yoda. We'll do the broken rod for you, because that was the original one, and then since the last video, since Jason brought an extra one over, we'll go with Brian Anderson. So thanks to you guys. Brian will get you out this. So if you guys are one of the two people, go ahead and message me if you would on Facebook or Instagram at BoostedRide. Instagram is boosted.ride. And let me know your information so I can get these out to you. So Jason might have some more junk laying around. I don't know. He's wearing a Steve Morris shirt, and Steve gives away a lot better stuff than we do, but unfortunately, all we could give away is broken junk. So if you guys like it, keep commenting down below and I'll keep sending out more stuff. So enjoy the video. Welcome back to the channel, guys. As you've seen there, we went ahead and got straight to action on Death Trap. Like I said, guys, we got 3 weekends, including this weekend, which by the time you're seeing this video, this weekend shot, so we'll see what we get done. But we got 3 weekends to get this stuff done. And we tore, as you've seen, the blower, hat, and all that stuff down, got the intake pulled off, and then the GoPro, I ended that, and I didn't pick up the phone to record, but we got an issue with Death Trap, and I hope we can resolve it here. So I'll show you now what's going on. So we had the issue with the push rod. We lost the lash cap, which actually we found in the valley. Thankfully, that did not go down through the cam bore tunnel. The push rod also beat up, smashed on one end, which this end is good. Camera probably isn't going to want to focus, but obviously no hole. The entire tip is gone off the end of that. Not good. And then the last thing is we cannot get the set of lifters out of the number 2 side here. So on this intake bore, I'm not sure if the phone will pick it up, but you can see on the front one, there's a little bit of galling here, and the exhaust is nice and smooth down the bore. So my brother has a tool that we can hopefully modify and run through the push rod hole down through there. Basically, it's a ball tool that makes it exactly the size, should clean it up. So hopefully we can drive it down through. Be careful of not hitting the camshaft, obviously, and then slide hammer it back out. Everything else is sitting over here on the bench. And then the injectors are over on the test bench. So I went ahead, obviously, took the injectors out, ran them through the cleaning process, and then also went ahead and ran them through the tester. Again, the all-tool tester is not a tester for running big injectors, but it at least gives us an idea if they all stay aflow about the same at the max PSI that I'll put out. Number 6 on the idle speed test is a little bit low. I might just run it through the cleaner one more time and then check it again, but at a medium and high speed test, they all are flowing great, which is great because they've been sitting in there since November with methanol. And then I've got the other injectors back here in the cleaning tank, which I'm going to remove now. And those are the ones that spray above the blower. So I'm going to go ahead and get that wrapped up. And then in the meantime, I got the boys with me. They're out in the car. We're going to head over to my brother's shop right now. And I got the burst panel template drawn up for the aluminum block we're going to make that needs welded to the intake. So not sure if we'll cut that tonight or tomorrow, but we'll see what we can get done this weekend, because by the time you're seeing this video, yeah, 2 weekends left, guys. So we got to get cracking. No motor yet, so we'll get some updates on that when we go over. I think it's getting honed on the second side now, and assembly is obviously the easiest part for us anyways. So, all right, let's head over there. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, so we're back at the shop here, and went over to my brother's, picked up part of my slide hammer, part of his, but mainly what we're going after here, I don't know what they even call this thing, but after you shot, what is it?
It's a burnishing tool.
A burnishing tool. So basically after you shot blast a block and it rolls the lip over on your lifter bores, you can drive this through there. Well, ideally you do that when there's no cam, and you stick this in the cam tunnel and then you slide hammer it out, but we're going to try and pound it down in through the hole with our paper towels to hopefully protect the camshaft, and then slide hammer it back out. Hope that takes care of the burr. So we'll go ahead and try that now, and I don't know, make or break, I guess. Well, not gonna lie, I mean, a little scary pounding that through there, but got it down through, had to slide hammer it back out as you seen there. Boy, that'd have been a good job for Jason running that slide hammer thing. He probably could have got that done much quicker than me, but Dad went out to grab a new set of lifters. I mean, you can still feel all the nicks inside of the bore here, but hopefully that's extra clearance. So we'll find out here shortly. Okay, so I got a set of lifters here. Well, actually, this is the old set that was in it. You can probably see there all the galling that was going on. So we'll go ahead and we'll try this. Obviously, they're a pair if you don't know anything about lifters. So we'll try the other lifter in there. Oh, yeah, much better. Before it was getting hung up. Now it just drops straight in. So, again, there's still a little bit of galling inside the block, but that's extra clearance, not protruding into the bore. So now, oh yeah, let me see that. So this is the rocker arm that was on that push rod. Yeah, it pretty well beat that one up. So this adjuster, I don't know if I showed that either. Push rod? Maybe I did show that last night. Yeah, it's about 1/4 inch short. The entire ball end, like that end, is gone. So we got a new adjuster here that Jason brought over, so we'll take this nut off, thread this through. And I think this aluminum part that's on here is not really going to make any difference. So as long as this cup can be adjusted up in there far enough, and we'll get that taken out. So as you see in the time lapse there, we went ahead and got almost everything done, because we actually found 3 more exhaust push rods that were burned up. So as we were going through here, we've got obviously the exhaust one here, and then also on, I just got 7 rocker arms sitting on there, but right here we got 1, 3, and 5. 7 was okay. We're going to put that one back on. But before we do, I want to show you, seems like what the issue is here that we're having is it's always the top of the push rod. And when you get oil past your lifters here out of this little hole here, these are the old ones. We took the new ones. So a little trick that we do, or a little hack, right there below that little hole, you can barely see there's a little gouge in there. And that will actually help increase the oil from the groove down here up to that little hole, which goes into your push rod and always comes up through the push rod to the top end, and that's where they're burning up. So we've got couple more I'll show you right here. Notice there was a little bit of extra lash in it. And yeah, if you can see that there, just slightly starting to go. So we'll get a pack of those ordered. So at this point, unfortunately, we can't finish, but we'll get number 7 intake and exhaust done. Everything's adjusted that we can. We just got to get the 3 push rods, and then we'll be able to finish up that burst panel and stuff that we got to get on the intake and start putting all that stuff back together. So let's continue on. All right, well, Jason Dad showed up, as you seen there, went ahead and started putting the window in. What are you doing, Jason? Just the final touches over here?
Yep.
Whoa! What the hell? Scratch the paint. Oh, we're looking at this. Nicked the paint and, yeah, broke the window.
Oh, well.
That's all right. It's good enough for burnouts. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. This gasket looks like it's too big in the corner. Maybe we put the gasket on wrong. Maybe that's why.
I wasn't here when he did that.
Well, I guess it's in, so it's good enough for now. Jason, is the motor ready to dyno yet, or?
This weekend.
This weekend's over. Today's Sunday.
Next weekend.
Next weekend. So hopefully next weekend dyno that, and then we'll get the burst panel for mine welded on. Well, don't break the window anymore. Jeez. So get the burst panel put on mine and get that put back together. We got push rods coming. I think everything I have coming for the rest of this, as far as don't look too close at the wiring, but tidying up some wiring. Oh, we need a battery hold down.
I have one.
You stole one. Can't find Jason's battery or battery hold down tray for that. So need to finish bolting down that fuel cell and a few miscellaneous things. But that's going to do it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.